We listened to the first part of Rhoda Mokami's interview. So this is the second part of her interview. Before we went for the break, you reached a point where you deleted your father.
Yeah.
Or anything that has to do with the dad from your memory or from your mind.
Everything, from my heart, from my feelings, from
Yes.
my emotions, from
Yes.
my lifestyle.
And as
I killed and I buried everything
exactly.
to do with
So
father.
even as you sat for your KCPE exams,
Yeah, I was
you
an
knew you have
orphan.
no father. You're
I
fatherless.
sat, yes, I did my exams like an orphan because
Yes.
that's what I said.
Yes.
At some point I desired to, by then I didn't know anything to do with children's home.
Okay.
If I knew about it,
Yes.
I would have,
You'd have gone there
yes, because I felt,
to register as an orphan.
oh yes.
Okay.
So that's the day some days to the final exam, that's when I felt, there's no difference between me and a child in children's home
Yes.
or like a street child,
Okay.
that homeless child,
Okay.
fatherless child.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Good. So now you have you have already done your exams.
Yeah.
You have performed well. You're top in your class.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us your transition from primary school to high school. How was it?
Oh my God. Uh-huh. When I did, remember you do exams next to, no, almost to the end of the year.
Yes.
So this time, when I was at home, my aunt called and she didn't have a house girl.
Okay.
So she requested me to go and become one.
During the holidays.
Yeah, I
Yes.
went there and we negotiated the salary and it was 1,500 per month.
1,500 per month was your
Yeah.
first salary.
Yeah, because I knew there was no hope for school. I remember telling my mom, or I repeat school.
Okay.
I repeat class 8 because now I have no hope for high school.
Yes.
And my
And probably see what will happen.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
but she didn't even answer me. She was, at that point, she had already given up
Okay.
in everything to do with children and marriage. So now she started drinking,
Okay.
and now she forgot everything about me now.
Yes.
So the attention which I knew I would get from her,
Was not there.
it faded.
Okay.
So going to my auntie's place was the only thing I needed to do. I go,
Yes.
I get money, I
Yes.
save,
Yes.
but I didn't know what I was to do after that.
Okay.
So I went to my auntie's place for 2 months.
Okay. That was your first hustle.
Yeah, I began
So after-
hustling.
After 2 months, you have 3,000.
I had 3,000. That was good money.
Yeah, on your way to becoming a millionaire.
Oh yes. Yeah. So
Okay.
I
So-
don't know. Now the 2 months are over.
Yes.
The class 8 students are already joining high school.
They
but
have already reported to high school.
they've already
Form ones.
reported, by the way.
Yes.
But for me, I was in my own world.
Yes.
You're working as a house girl in your auntie's place.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's when I developed a lot of bitterness, anger,
Yes.
suicidal thoughts,
Okay.
pain, rage. Like my heart was destroyed completely. So,
You almost started giving up on yourself.
oh yes, I would even hate my auntie's husband.
Yes.
I didn't want to see him. Like everything to do with,
Men.
yeah, and
Fathers.
especially fathers.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I didn't want.
Okay.
So after 2 months, my head teacher, the primary school teacher,
Your previous, yes.
primary now,
Yeah.
he was so curious the way they told me, because he is the one who came at my place, at
Yes.
our home,
Yes.
and he asked, where is this girl? In which high school did she go?
Mhm.
Did she join high school? And they told her, the
Told him.
mwalimu, no, they did. They told him, no,
Mhm.
the girl is working.
Mhm.
And he was so angry. And that's when he went ahead, and there was a day school
Nearby.
here
Yes.
next to my home.
Yes.
And they discussed and negotiated with the principal, and they agreed,
Yes.
instead of this girl
Wasting away.
wasting away, wacha tu akuje,
Yes.
let just come and begin school.
Okay.
Remember, I have 3,000.
Yes, 3,000.
Yes, my
From
salary.
your first 2 months of
Yes.
of work.
Yeah, so the 3,000 is what I used for shopping, because my head teacher, primary head teacher, explained everything.
Yes.
And the principal was so good, by the way.
Yes.
And he said, as long as she can afford uniform,
Yes.
let her just come. And the
The
3,000.
principal was touched by your story.
Oh yeah. So I did shopping.
Yes.
Which shopping?
With 3,000,
Uniform.
how much were you able to
No, I just
get?
I afforded to get the uniform
Okay.
and the bag.
The bag.
Imagine, I remember I joined high school with slippers.
Oh.
I could not afford
You
a
went to school with
shoe.
slippers.
Yes, I did.
Mm.
I don't even remember if I went with a sweater, because the money was not enough.
Yes.
Because I'm a girl, I needed 2 skirts and
Yes.
blouses.
Blouses. Yes.
So, and a bag.
Yes.
And remember, those are the days you needed to shop for books, textbooks,
Yes.
exercise and all.
Yes.
Yeah, so
So here comes your first day.
here
You're
comes
heading
my
to school
first day.
with an empty bag,
Yes,
new uniform,
with slippers.
and slippers. How did they make you feel?
Oh my God, I felt, I don't have the words. Yes, I hated myself.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I hated myself, and I hated that father million times now, because everything was, where is this? Why?
man.
Yeah. So anyway, I went to school after midterm, I believe so.
Okay.
Yes, they had already reported,
Yeah.
they had done their
Midterm,
midterm exam.
yes, yes.
So me, when I reported, it was some weeks to,
End of the first term.
yeah, if I'm not, yes, something. Okay, so that's how I began my
It
high
must
school
have been
life.
difficult to adapt. To
It was so
high
difficult
school.
because
You already have this baggage.
You remember?
You hate yourself. You came. You don't have enough shopping.
Yes. And mind you,
You're,
I'm back from the very home I hated.
oh, now you have moved back.
Yes,
home
because
from
I
your
had
auntie's
to
home.
come from my auntie's place.
Yes.
I come back to my home so that I join high school.
Yes.
And now the high
You
school
can operate
is,
from your home.
yeah, the high school is not very far also from home.
Okay. It was a day school.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Imagine those who you performed better than, okay, those who performed
Performed.
better than them,
Yes.
they're in good schools, provincial schools.
Yes. But as for you, you have to do with the day school.
Yeah. So to me, that was
A big disappointment.
It was, I don't know, some things you don't have names to call them, because I was.
You can call it in your language, whatever. If it comes out well in your
Ilikuwa tu
language.
kifo.
Yeah,
It was
ilikuwa-
just dead. Kifo. Like
Ilikuwa
that's when
kifo,
my
yeah.
life, nilifeel maisha yangu imefika mwisho, I'm dead.
Yes.
Because napenda shule. I loved school.
Yes.
I loved school.
Yes.
Even now, I love school. I love schooling.
Yes.
But unfortunately now, imagine you are in this school, your other schoolmates are in good schools.
Yes. You
Here,
performed better than them.
Yeah, I'm back to this home, which is a hell.
With your dad or your
I
whom you have
wished,
deleted.
you know what I wished? I wished if he was dead, at least I'd be schooling without hearing him and seeing him. So I would stay for over 4 months, 5 months without even seeing him and greeting him. If I would, you know, they would drink and come
At
past
night.
midnight.
Past midnight, yes.
I would hide myself. And if I got an opportunity to poison him, I wish I had it by then.
At that time.
At that time, I wish I had an opportunity to poison that man, to kill him. I remember one incident. We were in school,
Yes.
and you know,
In high school or primary school? Now you're in high school.
that was yes, I was in high school.
Okay.
So you see, this evening we came from school,
Yes.
and my grandmother was telling me, oh, you know, your father amepata kifafa.
Yeah.
I don't know how you call it.
Kifafa.
Eh.
Kifafa is he fell down or like.
Yeah, alikuwa ameanza kuwa na kifafa.
Oh,
He
because of his
developed-
drinking. Yes.
Yeah, the drinking was too much. Until
Epilepsy. It's called epilepsy.
Thank
Yes,
you.
yes, yes.
So he developed such a problem.
Yeah.
So when I went back in the evening,
Yes.
my grandmother told me he collapsed in the morning. He's been fainting the whole day, and I laughed. I go, oh my God, what
Yeah?
is he waiting for? He should die.
Yeah, he should
Why
die.
don't he
Yes,
die?
yes, yes. He should die instead of
What is
recovering.
what is he doing in the world?
Yes.
He's even disturbing us.
Yes.
So why don't he just die? So this evening, I came from my grandmother. I went to his house, of course,
Yes.
and I found him lying. I decided,
Lying on the bed or on the
yes,
couch,
he was
yeah.
just, you know, he was bleeding so badly. He would
Yes.
fell and chew and tafuna ulimi and all.
Yeah, all the.
So nana ushago ile time
Yeah.
watu wangefent muwaweke the
Yes.
spoon and all,
Yes.
which is not even.
Yes.
So me, that evening I was so excited. I was laughing. I wish he can die.
Yes.
Devil himself, he should die and vanish. So I went ahead. I locked the house from outside.
You locked him inside.
Yes. And I remember I went with the, you know, when you lock
With the
the house
key,
with
yes.
the padlock, you
Yes.
go with the key.
Yes.
I went with the key. So that,
that
no one
nobody
will come
can-
and rescue him.
Oh. In case he has an attack of epilepsy, he has nobody
You
to
know, he
to
needed
help him.
attention, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
But that is what I didn't want.
So that he lacks the attention
Let
and.
him die. What is doing? What is he doing?
Yes. Wow.
Yes.
So this time you're in high school.
Yes.
He has started developing problems. You're still living
Yeah.
with him in the same house.
No. I was still living with my grandmother.
Okay, your grandmother, okay.
I've never slept the same
But in the
house.
same homestead.
Of course.
Yeah, so you could see him come home, go out,
Yes.
but very little interaction.
Even if I would see him, sorry,
Mm.
all I hear him coming, I would rather hide myself. But by then I had developed now the rage in me, so I used to seek chances to destroy him.
Yes.
But I've never told anybody. I never shared with anybody.
Okay.
But deep down I knew the only thing to do for this is to terminate him,
Yes.
is to, you know,
To
take his life.
yes.
So that evening I locked the house. Friends, of course, will come. They came and they had to walivunja mlango, if
Okay.
I can remember.
Yes. He
Because
broke
there is
into the
no
house.
one. Yes, they went and they found the man was really dying. Kwa
Yes.
sababu
Yes.
he had suffered.
He had suffered. He was sick.
So when they came at my grandmother's and they were like, who locked the house?
Yes.
I'm like, who did it?
You pretended you don't know who did it.
Yes, and I'm like, okay. Atapona wakati atapona. But deep down I'm just wishing,
Yes.
what are you
I
doing?
wish this man could just
Yes.
peacefully exist
Go away. Just go away.
from the world.
You don't want to.
But somehow, in God's way,
You know, bitterness.
He preserved him.
Bitterness changes the real you.
Yes.
Bitterness makes you heartless.
Yes.
Pain, it takes away the humanity in you.
Yes.
So at that point, I had started developing. Sometime I decided to go to do taekwondo,
Okay.
karate, because I felt one night akirudi kama amelewa, I go and
taekwondo
nimchape
him.
nimtandike vizuri. Oh my God.
You desired some skills
Of course.
that can
and
help
you know,
you
I tried several.
eliminate the man.
And I've remembered something at the moment now. I now, you know, I don't like him.
Yes.
He's a father figure, so I hated everything to do with
Father figures.
father figures. And they are boys, they are men.
boys also are men.
Yes.
Yes. So you also do not like boys.
What I would hear, ulikuwa unasikia kwa radio, polisi, a lady, a woman, polisi ameshoot mwanaume. I wish I was there to buy that police a soda.
Yeah.
What are men doing in the world?
Yes.
And especially the so-called fathers. Anyway,
Yes.
the story was like that, and I didn't know I had another problem now to fight men.
Okay. So the range within you
Yeah,
began.
I would project now.
Yes, it will manifest through fighting.
Men around me.
Yes.
So when I joined high school, it was a mixed school.
Okay.
And the first day I
Mixed
joined.
day secondary school.
Yeah.
Yes.
The first day, within 1 hour,
Yes.
nilipigana na kijana mmoja.
The first day in high school.
Yes, because me, it was a day school, but they never monorized me.
Yes. So what happened? What did he joke with you?
Yes, he
Did he say
tried
something?
to throw a joke.
Yes.
Me, I didn't know a joke.
From a man, especially from a man.
Who is a man
Yes.
by then? Who,
You had no value
let me tell you,
apart from your grandfather.
my grandfather was my best. I loved him, but everybody else was like my
Your dad.
father. So that's why I used to despise them. Aki nilikuwa na wadharau guy. I would, who is that? Anyway,
So this man, this boy
this
in high school, what happened? I would like to hear that story. What happened?
You know, when I remember I went to school at 9,
Yes.
9 a.m. So there is this break, 11 a.m. break time.
Yes.
It was tea break, I remember. So
Yes. Yes.
after tea break, unajua kwa shule kulikuwa na rows.
Yes.
Kwa class kuna row moja, mbili. So this boy, I don't know. I was passing. Nilikuwa napita from, so nikiwa kwa mlango ali extend
Alikuteka.
mguu.
He tripped you.
Yeah, and he was really waiting to see my reaction. So I didn't talk to him. Kwanza nilimwangalia nikasema, you don't know what you are looking for.
Yes.
So I came na nilipita na mguu wake. So I did, how do you say? Nilipindua jamaa hivi.
Hey.
So unajua sasa ile hasira, like me, I would fight but I would not make noise.
Okay.
So like we were...
You would fight silently.
Yes,
Yes.
and I want to leave a mark.
Yes.
So the anger in me nilikuwa na make sure nikipiga mwanaume nimwache na alama. Uwe unakumbuka. The girl you met.
Yes.
So this guy, nilichukua miguu yake nikaipindua.
Hiyo miguu alikuwa anakuwekea?
Yes. And I remember nilishika kichwa nikaanza kugongesha kwa ukuta.
Yes.
So those who, the maboys wengine ndio walikuja kumrescue.
Okay.
Like, huyu msichana amefika saa hii na umemchokoza nini? Wewe kwanza ndio mbaya.
Yes,
So
yes.
the game turned against him.
Yes.
So unaona ile ego ya men,
Yes.
he felt mimi nipigwe na msichana.
Yes.
So that's how they ended the fight. But aliachwa akijua lazima ata revenge. The very week we fought again.
With him.
Aye,
Now he came back to revenge.
Oh yes.
Yes.
But mimi ni nani? Nilikuwa, by the way, let me tell you, asira ni mbaya. Mimi nilikuwa nalala kesha.
Yes.
Nikipanga na nilikuwa najua weak points.
Yes.
Nikijua huyu akijaribu kuni approach najua nitagonga hapo, nitagonga hapo, nitagonga hapo.
Yes. Yes.
Na kama sikuweza kuua babangu.
Yes. Utaua mtu.
Yeah.
So you are here in high school, the first week, you have fought with boys twice.
Yeah, and you know it was reported to the principal.
Yes. That the girl you allowed in school?
Yeah, the newcomer, they would
newcomer.
call, yeah.
Yes.
Akasema, this girl is ever quiet.
Yes.
Wacheni kumsumbua.
Yes.
And that's how it ended.
Okay.
Yeah. But nikirudi nyuma kidogo, in primary I fought from class 1 to class 8.
In primary school?
Yes. And I would only beat
Boys?
the boy child.
Boy child.
So kitu kilikuwa kinanishtua. The moment tungeanzanga kupigana, everything about my father ndio ilikuwa inajaa kwa kichwa. Okay. So imagine I'm not beating the...
You're not beating the boy, but you were beating the father.
Yes,
your
because
father.
They are looking like that stupid fellow.
Yes.
So...
Did you just say stupid fellow? You know you are referring to your father.
Okay, yeah, you know...
No, it's okay. It is at that time. At that time, he was stupid to you. My viewers, I know some of you watching me, you also refer to your... Maybe you have referred to your father as a stupid fella, so you're not alone. So,
oh my goodness,
so all along, so this fighting actually did not begin in high school.
They began...
Because I'm wondering now how come you've started fighting in high school?
Let me tell you, they began with my brother.
Your brother?
My second born. Remember, the first born had already disappeared.
Yes.
So this day we were left home with my brother. Okay. And I remember my mom came in the evening and he accused me.
Yes.
He said, it's me who did, I can't remember the whole thing.
Yes.
Do you know, I went ahead and took a knife.
Yes.
But before that,
yes,
nilikuwa nimemchapa na mawe. He was bleeding, literally.
Yes. Yes.
So what happened, I didn't fight that evening.
Yes.
No. My brother accused me, mamangu akanichapa, but deep down I knew.
Yes.
Sini wewe umefanya nipigwe. Ngoja. So the very following day, nani tutabaki na yeye home?
Ni brother ko.
My bro. Hey. I can't remember how it began, lakini nakumbuka my father ndiye alikuja. Unajua in the village watu lazima wakalime nini. So we were left, the two of us.
Yes.
Mimi, what I can remember is tulipigana na nilimchapa na mawe. So when my father came, alinipata nimeshika kisu.
Wow.
Okay? And wakati amenipata nimeshika kisu, my brother is bleeding. So akiwa na hiyo hasira alikuja alinipiga na mimi nikasema wewe ndio nilikuwa natafuta.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for this chance. I've been looking for you. So unajua is a grown up, is stronger than you. So alikuja akanisnatch kisu. Oh my God. Na akanifungia kwa nyumba.
Yes.
So that was the first and the last day alituchapa. But deep down I knew I will deal with this
man.
Yes.
You deal with him later in life.
Yeah. So that's how it began.
Okay.
The first person. Sasa enda shule.
Yes.
When I was in class 3, I remember this boy. But they remember in our school, if you used to be the first girl, ulikuwa unachaguliwa kama prefect wa class yenu.
Yeah.
So mimi sikuwa nafaitia kwa uwanja. Tulikuwa tunafaitia kwa class.
Yes.
And nobody, hakuna mtu angejaribu ku make noise. Dare you. Wasichana of course sasa kama unapiga vijana.
Yes.
Who is a girl?
Yes.
So me by this sikuwa na shida na girls.
Yes.
So this time I remember I was in class 3. Siku saa wingi nilislap kijana, alishinda na vidole 5 the whole day kwa
face.
Yes, hata mimi the whole day.
Yeah? You left a mark on his face?
Yes, the whole day. Mi hata mi sijuangi ilikuwaje, but I remember the boy was called Pearson.
Yes.
Na tulifaitia.
So I hope he forgave you. He could be listening to this episode. I don't want you to fight again.
No, I don't fight.
So he was called?
Pearson.
So Pearson, wherever you are, I hope you forgave. And did the mark disappear?
In the evening. You know, it's primary, mnaenda shule jioni. Yes. Alishinda na hiyo mark.
He was pierced.
You know,
by your he's called Pearson, and your slap pierced him because of the anger within you.
That is one of the behind all stories. Hiyo ndio
Yes.
story sisa wingi. Hata nasemanga nikukutanaga na Pearson because mimi
Yeah.
sijaimwona, I don't know how
No,
he lives.
we have told him to forgive you.
For sure, because alishinda na vidole kwa hata mimi, do you know one thing, kuna kitu I forgot to tell you.
Yes.
When I used nikimaliza kuwachapa,
Yes.
I would cry later.
Okay.
I used to cry.
Like you realize you have done something.
Yeah, that is
wrong.
now what used to.
Yes, you'd feel guilty and.
Thank you, that is the word.
Yes.
Nilikuwa nasikia vibaya. Sasa mbona nimempiga hivi? Oh yeah. So I'd feel I'm not doing good.
Yeah. No, I'm just wondering. This mark on Pearson's face. Was it a result of the force you had applied or the anger?
I don't know.
Or no? You don't know.
I can't
It was
tell.
it was range
Yeah.
becoming physical.
Yeah, so that's when the fighting began.
Okay.
Mpaka class 8, mpaka form 1.
All right. So whatever is happening now in Form 1 already started way back.
Yes.
So you actually already a boxing expert
Yes, guy, I
by
knew.
the time you're in high school.
I knew the weak points in a man.
Yes.
Yes. So, but I didn't know how to. Inatoka provoke,
Yeah, to provoke,
Me,
yeah.
I didn't
But
know how
if
to do it.
Okay.
I didn't know how to abuse verbally.
Yes.
But
But if anyone provoked you,
yes, but
you are ready
don't
to respond.
step,
Yes.
don't come closer.
Okay.
Let's joke, let's do everything, but my life is my life.
Your life is your life.
Yeah.
Okay. So now you're in high school.
I'm in high school.
Yeah. You started the 1st day
I've started the first day
with the
with,
fist fights,
yeah,
and now you have 4 years ahead of you.
imagine.
How are the rest of the 4 years? The main things that maybe you can remember.
The only
What
thing
characterized your 4 years in high school?
The 4 years in high school, I can say they were the worst.
Yeah.
That when now, you see, when my mom left,
Yes.
my father was still home.
Yes.
Later, my brother came.
Okay.
Firstborn brother came home.
Mm-hmm.
He was a grown up by then,
Yes.
and he was drinking.
Okay.
Those are
He
two.
was joined the he had
He
joined,
joined.
the league of your father.
Yes, now he had joined the group,
Yes.
the club.
Yes.
So imagine every evening,
Yes.
and these people hawakujangi mapema.
Yes.
These
walevi
walevi,
hawakuji
they
mapema.
normally
Yes.
show up past midnight,
Yes.
1 a.m.
Or thereafter.
Na wataenda wapi?
Of course, they'll come home.
They will come home. Where? Kwa my grandmother. And they will not come and let you be.
Okay.
They would come and they would come and make noise, they abuse, they yell. So
Yes.
my high school life was, I can call it now, it upgraded. The
Yes.
problems upgraded, the pain
Yes.
upgraded,
Yes.
the rage,
Upgraded. The anger.
everything.
Yes.
So at some point I developed,
You are also upgrading physically because you are growing
I'm
up.
growing, yes.
Yes.
But unfortunately now I didn't want anything to do with my father, so
Yes.
by then I didn't have a father, so I didn't
You-
want to know whether he's alive or dead.
Yes.
But unfortunately they have to come every night too.
At home.
Yes.
Yes.
My mom's place, it's
Yes.
not very far
Yes.
from my grandmother. It's the same village.
Yes.
So remember when she left, she had already given up. She had a lot of pain.
Yes.
She went ahead and started to do what?
To drink.
To drink.
Okay.
Now, she would join them.
Yes. At the same den, drinking den,
Yes.
or
And-
club or whatever.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
So at night, for 4 years, at night, the three of them would come.
Your dad,
My dad, my brother, and
Yeah.
my uncle, and my mother.
they would come home
Yeah,
all drunk.
I want to tell you. Yes, and everybody would come at his own time,
Yes.
and my mom would show up between 1 a.m. to 2. And she used to carry a panga.
Your mom.
Yeah.
So she came back home
No, she would come only at night to revenge against my father.
Okay.
Okay.
She would go drink.
Yeah, from her place wherever
Come at
she
night.
was staying. Yes.
With a panga, ready to revenge.
Yes, and not only to my father.
Yes.
But the whole
family.
So
who, according to you, whom did she want to hurt?
First person
of
is
course,
my father.
Your father, of course,
yeah.
Yes.
And now if she's doing all that,
yes.
She didn't want anybody to stop her.
Okay.
Because she also knew the time my father shows up,
yes.
comes at home.
Yes.
But my uncle, my brother, another brother to my father would not let
yes.
whatever happen
okay.
when they are there.
Yes.
So in the process of rescue, many things would happen.
Okay.
And remember now you're in high school, things are serious.
Yes.
Unfortunately, akukwa na stima ushago.
Yes, yes.
There's no electricity. So
yes.
you need what?
You were not able to concentrate.
So
to
many
study,
times I didn't do homework.
Yes.
Many times I wasn't able to catch up with other students because I would be at home many times.
Yes.
I'm not affording school fees.
Yes.
And that's how my downfall began.
So all these problems and challenges at home now contributed to you not performing well in school.
Yeah, so
in spite of the fact that you are good, you are a clever girl.
The first year was so nice.
Yes.
The second year was so nice
yes.
till the last term of my Form 2.
Okay.
That's when I started some funny behaviors, which later I came to discover what was going on.
Yes.
I would go sleep, you know, at some point
when now you're in Form 2, you developed, you manifested some
problems which I didn't know. Later I came to know them later.
Yes.
What? I would be in class.
Yes.
But my mind is still planning and what best can I do to terminate
your
father. Look.
You'd be in class physically, but you're planning, your mind is planning, strategizing on how to eliminate your father.
Yes, and so I became numb. Like at some point I didn't see anything. There's nothing big.
Okay.
But all I want is to revenge.
Yes.
To people who are called fathers.
Okay.
So I remember one time I didn't have kerosene. So najua sasa hizi taa za mafuta.
Yes.
You cannot afford the mafuta.
Yes.
You are a girl, even affording pads.
Yes.
Was
a challenge.
Oh my God, it was a challenge.
Yes.
My mom is a drunkard, my brother. So like, I don't know. So that is the point now my principal alianza kuni confront.
Yes.
Ananiambia, I think now you are getting used to performance.
Yes.
From primary, now it seems umerelax.
Okay.
But nilikuwa na wish nimweleze what is happening.
Okay.
But I can't because imagine amekualau ukae shule without paying school fees, lakini you are not performing. You know? Hata kufanya homework peke yake, doing the homework itself was a challenge because utafanyia wapi? You are going home. Saa zingine, because of the violence and all, we could not even cook.
Yes. So.
My grandmother was also fed up, so many a days I would go hungry. Many a days you cannot wash clothes, there is no soap, there is no mafuta, there is nothing, personal items, nothing. So that's...
So you are now in Form 2?
Yes.
You started developing
forgetfulness,
unhealthy habits.
Yes. One day I remember many a days nilikuwa nikienda nikifungulia maji kwa tap. Nikitoka sitakumbuka kama niliacha the water running.
Yes.
Many a days nilikuwa nikiingia kwa nyumba.
Yes.
Naacha mlango, tutalala hivyo mpaka asubuhi. So naskoldiwa shule.
Yes.
Naskoldiwa nyumbani.
Okay.
Because in school hata ma students walifika mahali wakarealize I have a problem. Watakuja waniibie kalamu.
Okay.
Na nimeandika jina.
Yes.
So kila siku nilikuwa naomba pen shule.
Because the one you had disappeared the previous day and you can't remember where
you... So kila siku...
How you lost it?
Yes, sina pen. So I remember there is a time walikuwa wananiibia pen. Wananisaidia nayo, ninaandika, na warudishia na imeandikwa jina yangu na sijaona jina. So I didn't know it was depression at that point. So forgetfulness sasa ndio ilianza. And at some point I remember one Sunday I went, there's one auntie of ours hajaolewa mbali. She's not very far from my grandmother's home. So after church I went to her house. I was seated at the couch kwa sofa set. Sasa nilisikia nimeanza kuchoka. I'm just tired. I'm tired with everything. So what came, nilifeel nasikia kutoa nguo zote. Nikafeel ama nichukue, unajua uko na idea, unasikia ukufe but una idea.
You don't know what to do.
Yes.
Next.
Yes. So me nilifeel
But you don't even have the courage to
I didn't want to stab myself, lakini nilitamani kitu inaweza nikufisha haraka tu. So this day nilijipata nimeketi kwa sofa. Nasikia I'm done. It's over. Everything is over and I don't want anything. Nilianza kutoa nguo. Nikatoa ya kwanza, nikatoa ya pili. Nikasikia nachoka na hii kiti. Nikaketi kwa floor. Si tuko na auntie peke yake. So I didn't fear. So wakati anakuja, nasikia ananiita kwa kitchen, mimi niko sitting room, hata sina energy ya kumjibu. So wakati alisikia, aliniacha sitting room, I'm not answering. She came. Akapata nimetoa. Kwa nini? Ambia mimi nasikia nimechoka. So yeye hakuelewa. Akaniambia nataka unipeleke kwa shopping center. So you dress up very fast. Ama huku kwangu kuna joto, nikamwambia I think kuna joto. So that's how she distracted
the ceremony that you wanted to carry out.
Because I wanted nikimaliza ku undress.
Your ritual.
I go to the kitchen. Nifanye tu kitu ambacho I just do something, you
just go away, just die.
But she came, tukavaa tukaenda.
So meaning now you have this, apart from your depression is leading you to premeditate suicide. How you can kill yourself. Okay, to run away from all the problems.
You are not performing now.
Mwalimu
anakuscold. The class teachers are there. My mother ndio huyo kila usiku she has to come, and my father, everybody. My grandmother is fed up. So what's remaining? You just die and forget about everything. But it never happened. And I'm already in Form 3 now.
In a year's time, you're going to clear high school?
But nothing is working.
Good. So, all these things are happening? Too much chaos in your life, you've started giving up on yourself?
Okay, one thing I can say, there are some village women who are so kind to me. So sometimes they're the ones who would... on Sunday, maybe after church, there used to be prayer groups in our place. I would join them. And these are the women who would give something and tell me, go and buy soap, go and buy mafuta for survival. So
that is in high school around Form 4?
Form 3 there.
Form 3? Some women have started inviting you
because now,
for prayers?
Things are bad. They will now chip in and help where they can.
Okay.
They could, yeah.
But in return, they would invite you for the prayers.
Yeah, they would invite me.
Okay. And after
Yeah.
the prayers, they would help you with something.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So how was then your performance in high school?
It wasn't good. According to my
Yeah.
expectations.
Okay.
According to me, that whatever I got is not what
You wanted.
yeah.
You had
Why?
literally given up
Yes.
so much on yourself.
Yes, and
Okay.
the remember in Form 4,
Yes.
it's the whole month.
Yes.
That whole month,
Of the exam.
Yes.
Sitting for your KCSE.
Yes.
Mm.
I don't remember if I had even time to study because there used to be fights every day at home. So hauna mafuta, hauna amani, hauna kerosene. So I would prefer to stay at school for maybe evening studies and preps.
Yes.
But when you come home, remember you have to do house chores.
Yes.
So many a days I would prefer, let me finish everything, I sleep, because there is no, hakuna stima.
Yeah.
So utasoma aje, study aje.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So meanwhile, even as you sit for your exams,
I'm depressed
you're depressed.
and I don't know.
You don't know.
But my grandmother was already tired with my behaviors.
Yes.
In school, teachers are tired with me.
Yes.
I'm also tired with myself.
Okay.
Yes.
That's why you want to die.
Yes.
Okay. So
Yeah.
now, can we maybe tell us what prevented it? At what point now did you get in the intervention? Of course, the women are calling you for prayers. They're
Yes.
inviting you for prayers.
Yeah.
So
So
at what point did you start? Did help come,
Recovering.
or did you get worse before help came?
Yes, the worst happened
Yes.
because I would lock myself up
Yeah.
at home.
Okay.
I would go to church for the sick.
Okay.
I didn't want anything to do with family, home. I didn't want to hear about father.
Okay. Okay.
And at some point I felt I don't want to go to church because of the priests.
Okay.
Because
That's what I wanted to ask you. Going to church, what was
it
what
started
your
becoming a
experience?
burden.
You're feeling depressed with all these burdens. Did church help you?
They didn't know. Remember, I didn't share.
Yes, you didn't share, but
Yeah.
did it help you? The experience
Okay,
of going to church.
women, these women around me, they used to show me at
Some
some
love.
love,
Okay.
concern.
Okay.
So I started feeling at least there is someone,
Yes.
there are some people around me who are
Yes.
concerned with my situation.
Okay.
So that's when I started,
Yes.
developing the, how do you call it?
An interest in
An
going
interest
to, in
now
prayers.
in prayers.
Okay. But going to church on a Sunday.
I used to struggle because everybody in our village, everybody was so excited when the fathers would come for
Ye-
mass.
Okay.
But I used to feel,
You don't want to see the
where are
fathers.
they calling them father?
Okay. Why are they
Yes.
calling them fathers?
Yeah, call them by their names.
Okay. You want the priest, the father, to be called by their names.
Imagine.
Yes, yes. Because you don't want to hear the
I
word
don't
father.
want that.
No reference
Nothing.
to someone called father.
Don't even explain. As long as you are called a father, I'm done with you.
Yes.
Yes.
You had deleted anything to do with father
Yes.
in your mind, in your
Yes,
life.
I wish even like we normally say in the name of the father. Why don't we say in the name of the mother? In the name of the mother. Or
Our father.
our mother who is at 11. You know, this thing of Hail Mary, I loved the prayer of Mother Mary.
Yes.
But our father who is at our father,
Our father.
even that father in heaven,
Yes.
at some point I was so angry with him.
So now you're not only angry with your father and all fathers
Now I'm
and all
projecting.
on all human fathers.
Yes.
Now you are angry with the priests who are called fathers, and not just the priests. You're also angry with God the Father.
Yes. why don't we say our mother in heaven?
But you loved the prayer of Hail Mary.
Mother Mary, I loved.
Yes.
Yes,
Because it is addressing a mother.
Yes.
Oh, goodness. So at this point, what was your prayer life like? The little
Okay.
prayer you'd
People
make. Yes.
because of the silence,
Yes.
they've never seen me running around with boys,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
They've never seen you waste time on do dramas with the boy child.
Yes, yes.
So all they knew was this girl one day will become a sister,
Okay, a
a
nun.
nun,
Yes.
because she's ever quiet.
Yes.
She's never been running around with boys in the village.
Yes.
Yeah, so they knew my prayer life was perfect, but
Because
deep
you were
down-
quiet and silent.
Yeah, but
yes.
deep down I hated. Yes, I loved. Now come to these retreats and seminars. They used to be there. Okay, let me go to my Form 4 year.
Yes. When you're now in your 4th year.
I'm in the 4th year
in
now.
high school.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's when things now started to take a different direction.
Okay.
When these
for
women
good or
came,
for worse? Oh, when the women came.
when the
Okay.
women came, remember,
Yes,
they
yes.
came when I was at my worst.
Yes.
But they started giving me the attention,
Okay.
helping me to buy whatever I needed.
Yes.
But I will go back to the very home.
Yes.
So when I'm in the women, I'm very much okay.
Yes.
I would cry, I would
Yes.
do many things, but hiding.
Yes.
Okay? So, but
But at least you had an opportunity
I,
to cry,
yeah,
a shoulder to cry on,
yeah. So,
and someone to listen to you.
yeah. So,
Okay.
in my Form 4
Yes.
year,
Yes.
our priest, who was the parish priest by then,
Yes.
he invited lay ministers
Okay.
in our parish.
Your parish priest
My parish priest, I
invited
remember,
lay Catholic ministers
yeah,
in
those
your
in
parish
our parish for
for a retreat.
a retreat the whole year.
The whole year, I mean, they would operate.
They would come from Nairobi.
Okay.
They would come to the village, I mean to the parish, and
Okay.
visit every outstation.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
and that's when now, I don't know, transition again began.
Yes.
Because these women would encourage me. We go for
For the retreats.
retreat and prayers,
Okay.
and that's the first time I heard about the love of God the Father.
Okay. I see. So things are turning for good slowly.
Slowly by slowly, in
The
my,
women started inviting for prayers.
yes,
But meanwhile, your parish priest invited Catholic lay ministers
yes, in our parish,
to give retreats the
yes,
whole year,
to every
to
group,
go around
yes,
the outstations.
to the youth,
Yes,
to
at different times.
different times.
Okay.
And remember, in high school, I was a prayer coordinator.
Okay.
So when, you know, in schools we used to have masses.
Yes,
So
yes.
I'm the one who would visit the principal and consult about the mass and
Okay,
everything.
all right.
So this day I went and he was telling me on Thursday, the coming Thursday,
Yes.
we are having visitors and guests.
Okay.
So plan who will do what.
supposed to
We're supposed organize
what?
yourselves,
Okay.
you know.
All right.
In school we used to have ICS and
Yes.
CU.
Yes.
So I didn't know within me
Yeah.
there was something
Yes.
which I didn't know I had.
Yes.
Every Thursday, they wanted me to sing.
Okay.
And after that, I remember some of these girls, because they see you quiet, you are not running around with boys,
Yes.
they would even come and ask me, how do you cope?
Okay.
You know? So I didn't know. They would come, I cancel them, and I didn't know I was doing counseling.
Okay.
Like, I would encourage them. But deep down, I have no one to encourage me, because remember, I was so quiet and private.
Yes.
So that's now the moment when we have the seminars and the retreats,
Yes.
they would push me to sing.
Yes.
I used to feel, I used to be so angry.
Yes.
Why are you pushing me to sing? We are many, why don't we go and why don't you also sing?
Yes.
So I would fight, by the way.
Okay.
But they would push me, including our teachers. Like,
Okay.
when we have the retreats, you are the one to sing.
Okay.
And that's when these ministers discovered
That you have a gift of.
there is something in this girl.
You have a gift. You're gifted musically. You can
Yeah,
sing well.
yeah.
And it is good.
It is good.
So when the minister discovered, they gave you some work.
What they did,
Yes.
you know, it's the whole year.
Yes.
So when schools were closed,
Okay.
they would invite me
All right.
to join them
Yes.
in those
Retreats.
retreats. Maybe
Retreat
today,
sessions. Yes.
yes, they would go to this outstation and they would, you know, it's in the village. So
Yes.
ningeimba hata na nyimbo za
Za ushago huko.
ushago.
Okay.
So to them it was a relief.
All right.
Yeah, and I remember this day we were in the village somewhere,
Yes.
and there was this guy, one of the lay ministers
Yes.
from Nairobi. He was teaching in Swahili.
Okay.
Na ni ushago ndani, they
Yes.
can't understand.
Yes,
So
yes.
he invited me
Yes.
to help him do inaitwa translation ama
Yeah, to translate for
to
him.
translate for him.
Okay.
And I did it.
Yes.
And later I was like, you
Yes.
are so potential.
Yes. You have potential. Yes.
You have potential.
Yes.
So step number 2 came. Tukienda huko vijijini, you'll sing and you'll do what?
You will do the interpretation
The interpretation.
from
Ama
Kiswahili to Kimeru.
Kimeru.
Okay.
Remember, after teaching,
Yes.
kuna kuwaga na sasa hizo one-on-one.
Okay.
They want to see the teacher.
Yes.
Wanataka
Some people
kumongelesha.
want to see the teachers for counseling.
Yeah.
Okay. To share.
But now some of them are old women.
Okay.
Hawawezi kuongea Kiswahili.
All right.
Na huyu hawezi kusikia wakiongea kwa Kimeru.
Kimeru. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they would call me nisaidie.
Okay.
Kenye huyu anasema in Kimeru,
Yes.
niambie mwalimu in Kiswahili. And at some point, because there were so many,
Yes.
they told me, you be listening to them.
Okay.
Whatever they want,
Yeah.
tell us, tunakuja tuna summarize.
Okay. Okay.
So at some point, I joined the counseling
The counseling ministry
ministry.
with all your issues.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
See
how now
God
the-
is wonderful.
Yeah, that's how
That
it
when
began.
even though we could be carrying so much baggage,
Yes,
yet it does not prevent God from seeing the good in us.
the good in
Given
you.
an opportunity, God will always draw us towards an opportunity to draw the good in us, to show us that there is something good in us,
Yes.
no matter what we are going through.
Yes, but remember all
Yes.
this time,
Yes.
the whole year, I've never shared my
Your story.
story.
Okay.
We go outside there, I sing. I listen to these women and they are so happy.
Okay.
And some of these things I would encourage them because stories they are telling me, they are the same stories like my mother's.
You have seen your mother go
I've
through.
seen my mother go through them.
Yes.
So sometimes I would not even wait for mwalimu to come and
Yes.
summarize.
Yeah, you would do the summary.
Yes, I would do
because
the
You already
summary.
know
Yeah.
what they need to do from experience.
Thank you.
Yes.
So many a times they were so excited
Yes.
after you've encouraged them and they're
Yes.
like, wow,
Wow. Huh?
you're a small girl but
You
things
can
are-"
understand us.
Yes.
Yes.
And I started feeling, look
Yes.
at them.
Yes.
They are so happy.
They are so happy. So
Why?
the ministry in you already started manifesting.
Yes, I started feeling so good when after the session sharing,
Okay.
they would go smiling.
All
And
right.
I felt, this is something good.
Good.
Now,
At what time now maybe sorry to cut you short, but at what point now did you tell your story?
Yeah.
Did you now, apart from you dealing and listening to others, at what point did you allow yourself to come out and,
Okay.
and begin to open up for healing?
this day, you know, when they were doing all these teachings,
Yes.
every day they would come and begin with the love of God, the Father.
They would. The first teaching
the first
was
teaching used to be the love of God, the Father.
Uh-huh.
God, the Father, loves you personally.
Okay. That would be the first teaching. Every retreat,
Yes.
Yes.
But to my case,
Yes.
I hated that.
Topic.
Yes. So I would, how would you say, ningetoka,
Okay.
ningoje any other teaching.
All right.
But unfortunately, wakimaliza hiyo teaching sometime,
Okay.
wataenda wafundishe. Oh
Yes.
my God.
Yes.
This day, let
Yes.
me tell you how it began.
Yes,
We were
tell me.
somewhere in one of the outstations,
Okay.
prayer house, vile walikuwa nazita ushago.
One of the prayer house.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
And the day was so good. I sang, things were good.
Okay.
So wakaanza kufundisha about the love of God the Father.
Yes.
Kai. Remember I'm the singer, eh?
Yeah, you are the one, the lead soloist.
Yes.
Yes.
So wakaanza, they began to teach, oh, you know what?
Yes.
Even if you missed your parental love, your daddy love,
Yes.
God loves. Oh my God, I broke down.
Even if you miss your parental love,
Yes.
God
loves
Father
you
loves you
personally.
personally.
And I could not understand.
Yes.
So what came when this guy was teaching,
Yes.
I jumped.
When the teaching is going
When
on.
the teaching is going on, unajua sasa hata sikumbuki.
Yes.
Sijui niliruka nikaenda sasa nataka kumpiga nimwambie stop.
Yes.
What are you saying?
Yes.
You don't even know what you are saying. Si ufundisha somo lingine.
The teacher is teaching about God the Father loves you personally.
Yes.
But the anger in you
Alinitrigger. I want to tell you.
triggered this
Nilisikia.
desire to get hold of him.
Yes.
Yes.
Why don't you teach other things, feel good things?
Yes.
Lakini si you don't come here to tell us, oh, God loves you. You are, what are you saying?
Okay.
And from nowhere, in the process of fighting,
Trying to fight him,
the guy, inaitangwa ku blackout.
he blacked out. You blacked out.
Yes. Because I could not stand it. I could not stomach the. Who does that? Ati God Father loves you. Which Father? Go away.
So at that moment, that day, your heart began to open up.
No, I felt I don't want this group anymore. I don't want these people. Let me just go home.
Okay.
Because we would finish and I would go home.
Okay.
So all these things they knew, okay, God works in his own ways.
Yes.
So when I started crying and everything, I don't know, alimaliza saa ngapi. And the only thing nakumbuka in my home, there's a small house they call chapel,
Okay.
apart from the big church.
Okay.
So all I can remember ni kwamba mimi nilijipata kwa chapel with those teachers,
Ministers. Yes.
ministers. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I just woke up na nasikia wakiniombea
Okay.
upendo wa Baba.
Okay. They were praying over you for,
Yes, oh
for
God,
God to fill you with His love.
Heal the heart.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I screamed. I could not. I would rather die.
Yeah.
And that's now the moment they allowed me to cry. They
Okay.
allowed me to cry. I remember that evening, I don't even remember if I went home.
Yes.
Because they used to sleep in the parish.
Okay.
So I think that was my day. It's in the evening, remember it's already 9. I remember we finished very late, so I could not even go home.
Okay.
But one thing they helped me to know
Yes.
is,
Yeah.
when I woke up, I had one of them praying about, oh God, heal the heart, the
Okay.
brokenness, the pain, help her to accept what she went through. We ataomba vitu mingi.
All right.
He, nikashtuka nikauliza kwani anajua story yangu? Do they know my story and I have never shared?
Okay.
And that's when now one of them later told me, you know what? We want to sit down
And talk with you.
and talk.
Okay. So They were able to discern what was going on.
I want to tell you.
Yes.
Because anything to do, wakiomba tu maombi inaguza baba.
Yes.
Hapo ndipo nilikuwa natamani nikufe tena nifufuke.
Okay.
Because I could not, I can't do this.
Yes, yes.
So nilikuwa nalia.
It was hard for you to comprehend
sure.
how there is a loving God
Ooh.
who is a father.
Ooh.
Okay.
Anyway.
Because of your experiences.